Hello grade 8 children. Today we will discuss the revision exercise in the first term. So before you start this one, make sure that you follow all 10 chapters and then revise from this revision exercise. So we'll look at the first question. It says find the value of square root 361. So how we find out square root of 361? You can use prime factors. When you divide 361 by 19 times 1, and again you get the remainder. So 19 times 19, you get 361. So it's a square number. So we can write 361 as 19 squared. And then when you take square root and square term, it get cancelled out. And you get 19 as the answer. Evaluate 5 tons and 75 kilos multiplied by 12. So we'll write in a column tons and kilograms. 5 and 75. It's better to put 3 digits here. Multiplied by 12. So how we multiply? 12 times 5, 60. 6 remaining. 12 times 7, 84. 84 plus 6, 90. So you get 900. That's less than 1000. So you can write as it is. 12 times 5, 60. So what's the answer? 60 tons and 900 kilograms. Write down the value of minus 1 to the power 11. So what you know about this? The power is odd. Any number, negative 1 to the power odd number, you get a negative answer. So negative answer, but this is 1. 1 to the power, any power is 1. So you get negative 1. What is the complement of the angle 28? What is complement means? The sum is add up to 90 degrees. So to find out the other angle, so you take 90 degrees and subtract. So you get 2, 6. So 62 degrees is the other complement angle. What is the supplement of the angle 28? What is supplement means? Add up to 180. So how you can find out the other angle? By subtracting this 28 from 180. So 8 plus 2, 10. 1 remaining. So 3, 5, 1. So you get 152 degrees. Find the value of x. So this is a straight line. What you know about this straight line? That's add up to 180, straight angle. So we'll do 52 plus 58 first. 110. Now we can subtract from 180 to get the other angle. So the other angle is 70. So we can write x plus 110 equals 180. So x is 180 minus 110, and we found that that's 70 degrees. So x is 70 degrees. So here you can write why this is 180, because it's a straight angle. This one, this is a point. Around the point, the angle sum is 360. So you can write 120 and 90 first add it, 210. So you can write 210 plus A 3 times. 3A is equal to 360. So what's 3A? Subtract 210 from 360, you get 150. When you divide by 3, you get 50 as the A angle. Write down the number of faces, edges and vertices of a dodecahedron. What is dodeca means? 12. And you know faces is equal to 12. Then what you can remember? The sum is 32. So from the sum 32, you can find out by subtracting 12. You get number of vertices. So vertices is 20. And how many edges are there? We know 32 altogether. 32 minus 2. 30 edges are there. So remember 32 and 12 faces. It's easy to remember because it's dodecahedron means 12 faces are there. Fill in the blanks. This is algebra question. Factorization. So 4, when you take it out from the whole thing, this becomes 3. That's how you get 12. 4 times 3. Then here y is there. 4 times 9, 36. And when you take 4 out, this becomes 1. Find the value of each of the following. So these are directed numbers. Adding same sign, you add the numbers 5 plus 3, 8 and put the sign minus. Here, adding different signs. Take the difference. 7 and 4 difference is 3. Bigger number is minus, so you put minus 3. Here, take the difference. 13 and 5 difference is 8. Bigger number is 13, so that's plus. Subtraction, you can convert to adding additive inverse. So minus 5 plus additive inverse of minus 2, that's plus 2. Now this is two different signs. Take the difference and put the sign of the bigger number, minus 3. Convert to addition by taking the additive inverse of minus 10, that's plus 10. Different signs, take the difference and put the sign of the bigger number. Here again you can write as addition by taking the additive inverse of minus 5, that becomes plus 5. So here adding you get plus 5. Find the value of each of the following. Now multiplication. Directed numbers multiplication. So here just multiply. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, 3. Same sign. You get always positive. 8 times 5, 40. Different signs you always get negative. Now division also same thing. 12 divided by 3, 4. Different signs you get negative. Same sign here you get positive. 12 divided by 3 plus 4. When you multiply any number by 0, always you get 0. Here 0 divided by any number, that's also 0. Fill in the cages and rewrite the following. Now answer is minus. So here positive, that means this should be a negative value. How you get 4? 24 divided by 6. So minus 6 is the answer. Answer is 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. But 1 is negative and this should be positive to get minus answer. So this is positive because positive and negative, you get the answer negative. 32, the answer is 4. So you have to divide by 8. So 32 divided by 8. But the answer is negative, means you have to put a negative sign. So negative 8. This one, addition. Answer is minus 6 and minus 10 is there. So you need the difference. So what's the difference here? You need 4 to get 6, but the bigger number is minus, so you get the answer negative. So I can put plus 4 for this. Here minus 6 is there. So adding minus 5 and minus 1, you are getting minus 6. Multiplication again, 4 times 2, 8. Both minus, the answer is positive. The general term of the triangular number pattern starting from 1 is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Write the first term of the triangular number pattern. How you find out the first term? First term becomes n equals 1. So substitute 1. 1 plus 1 divided by 2. You get 1 times 2 divided by 2. 2 get cancelled out. The first triangular number is 1. Write the 19th and 20th terms of this pattern. So we can use n equals 19 for 19th term. So you get 19 plus 1 divided by 2. 19 into 20 divided by 2. So 2 times 10, 10 times 19, 190. If this is 20, substitute 20. 20 plus 1 divided by 2. You get 20 into 21 divided by 2. 10 times 21, you get 210. So 19th term is 190, 20th term is 210. It is given that 10 into 11 is 110. Find which term of the triangular number pattern is 55. You need to know the general term is, n plus 1 divided by 2. Now look at this one. 10 into 11 is 110. So we'll divide this by 2. So you have to do the same thing to the other side. So what happens? This one is equal to 110 divided by 2. You get 55. That means you get 55 when n equals 10. So which term is that? Triangular number. 10th triangular number. It is given that 18 times 19 is 342. Find which term of the triangular number pattern is 171. Now we'll divide by 2 and see. 2 times 1, 2. For 17, that's for 14, that's 7 and 1. So 171 you are getting for 18th triangular number. So they are asking which term is 171. So which term? That's the 18th triangular number. Show that the sum of the 19th and 20th terms of the triangular number pattern is equal to the 20th term of the square number pattern, which starts from 1. So we'll look at it. We found out what's 19th term. 19th triangular number is, we found here, 190 and 210. 190 and 210. When you add it, what you get? 0, 10, 400. So what's 400? 400 is 20 squared. So 20 times 20. So what's the square number? 20th square number you are getting. So that's correct. So you are getting 20th square number. So when we were doing the lesson, can you remember? I did 19th triangular number plus 20th triangular number. You are getting 20th square number. Question number 4. Find the perimeter of the square design. So this is the square. So all sides are equal. So what's the perimeter? 4 times one side. 4 times 6, 24. The units are centimeters. Find the perimeter of the isosceles triangle design. So isosceles means we are given these two lengths are equal. So this is 8 means this is 8. So what's the perimeter? So perimeter is 8 plus 8 plus 6. 16 plus 6, 22 centimeters. The two designs are pasted together as shown to form a composite figure. Find the perimeter of the composite figure. So when you are asked to find the perimeter, this length we are not taking. So what are the lengths we need to add? So we need to add 6 how many times? 1, 2, 3. 3 times 6. How many 8s? 2 8s. 18 and 16. 34 centimeters. Look at this diagram. The straight lines AB and CD are drawn such that they intersect each other perpendicularly at P. This point, the given figure is obtained by joining AC, CB and DB and then producing them. Write 3 pairs of complementary angles. Complementary means add up to 90. Here, 62 and 28. When you add, you get 90 degrees. So that means those two are complementary. So how you write down the angle? PCB and this angle, CBP. Now when you add these two also, that's, because this is 90, you get 90 degrees. So 58 plus 32, also 90. PD, B angle, this angle, and PBD, PBD angle. Those are complementary. What else? We'll look at these two. These two also 90 degrees. So 36 and 54 also 90 degrees. So what are those? CAP and ACP. Those are complementary angles. Write 3 pairs of supplementary angles. Supplementary means 180. So you need to get a straight line. Here, this one, this one, you need 3. This one. So those are supplementary. So we'll write down. So you can write ACB angle and ACB angle and ECB angle. This one. APC angle. CPB angle. And this one, DBC angle. DBC angle with CBF. CBF angle. Those are supplementary, add up to 180. Write 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles. So when you take 2 straight lines intersecting, you get vertically opposite angles. So identify vertically opposite angles. So you need 4 pairs. 1, 2. This is another pair. And here, this one with this one, and here with here. So those are the 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles. So we'll write down APD angle and CPB angle. APC angle with DPB. DPB angle. Other side, CBF angle. CBF with DBG. And this side, CBD angle. CBD angle with FBG. FBG. So those are the 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles. What is the magnitude of FBG? FBG. So what's this one? We know these two are vertically opposite angles are equal. So what's FBG angle? Just add the 2 angles, 28 and 32. 60 degrees. CBD and DBG are a pair of supplementary angles. Write down the magnitude of DBG. CBD, this one, and DBG. DBG, this angle, are pair of supplementary. Write down the magnitude of DBG. So supplementary means add up to 180. So we found that 60. So DBG angle is 180 minus 60 degrees. You get 120. Name an angle which is supplementary of CBP. CB. Where's B? BP. So this one. If this is 28, CBP. CBP is 28. Supplementary means add up to 180. So subtract from 180. So 28. So 152 degree angle. Write down the value of the angle you named. So here they are asking the value here, 152. What's the name of that angle? 152 is supplementary here. That means this angle. So PBG. You can write PBG. Find the magnitude of CBF. CBF. This angle. This angle. CBF. So what's the angle? This angle is 60. So this is a straight line. So 180 minus 60. You get 120, or you can use the vertically opposite angles. So that's 120. Find the sum of the angles around the point B and establish the fact the sum of the angles around a point is 360. So we'll add it and see. We found this is 60. This is 60. So 60 plus, we found this is 120, and here also we found 120, and here vertically opposite angles are equal, we found 60. So add and see. 120, 120, 240. 60 and 60, 120. Now add it together, you get 360. So that's the point B. So around the point, the sum of angles is equal to 360. Question number 6. The perimeter of a rectangle is 16x plus 10 units. Its length is 5x plus 3. Write an algebraic expression for its breadth. So what's the perimeter? We know 2 times length plus breadth is equal to the perimeter. So that's given 16x plus 10. But when you divide this by 2 both sides, what happens? Length plus breadth is equal to 16 divided by 2, 8x, and 10 divided by 2, you get 5. Now, we know length is 5x plus 3. So, what is breadth? You subtract. So, 8x plus 5 minus 5x plus 3. 8x minus 5x, 3x. 5 minus 3 is plus 2. So, the breadth of this rectangle is 3x plus 2 units, because we don't know the measurements exactly. So, you can write units. A cuboid of length, breadth and height equal to 2n, n and n minus 1 units respectively is shown in the figure. Show that the sum of the lengths of all its edges is 4 times 4n minus 1 units. Length of all its edges. Okay, so we'll take 2n side. How many sides with 2n? How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, other side 4. So down also you get another length. So 2n times 4. Then how many sides are there with n? N is the breadth. That means this side 1, 2, 3 and this side 4. How many sides with height? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times n minus 1. That's the sum of all lengths. Now we'll simplify. 4 times 2, 8n. Here you get 4n. 4 times n, 4n. And 4 times minus 1, minus 4. 8 and 4, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. N and minus 4. You can take 4 out and write 4n minus 1. So you are getting this one as the answer. So this is units because this is a length. Simplify the following. Now that means expand brackets and then add like terms. So we can first use rainbow method and multiply. 5c minus 10 plus 12. 5c minus 10 and plus 12 you get plus 2. Expand brackets. 7d minus 63. 7 times 9 minus d. 7d minus d, 60 minus 63. Here you can multiply 4f plus 20 plus 2f minus 3. 4f and 2f, 6f. 20 minus 3, you get 17. This one multiply separately and here separately. Minus 2gh and here 4 times 2, 8 minus 8g. Minus 3gh and minus minus becomes plus 6g. Are there any like terms? This and this. Minus 2gh minus 3gh means minus 5gh. Minus 8 and plus 6 you get minus 2g. This one multiply. 4hi. 4 times 2, 8h. Minus 7i. Minus minus plus 7. Are there any like terms? No, you can't simplify further. Question number 8. If the relationship a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared is true for this right angle triangle, find a when b equals 8 and c equals 6. What is this? Pythagoras theorem. So this is hypotenuse squared is equal to square of sum of the other two sides. Now apply. It's true. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared because it's a right angle triangle. B is 8. C is 6. Substitute. 8 squared is 64. 6 squared is 36. You get 100. A is square root of 100. So 10 times 10. So you can write 10 squared. Square root and square term get cancelled out and you get 10. This is in centimeters. Express 4y squared as a power of a product. 4y squared. So I can write 2 squared and y squared. 4 is 2 squared. Now same power. I can write 2y whole thing squared. Write 8ab whole thing squared as a product of powers and simplify it. So 8ab squared means 8 squared, a squared and b squared. What is 8 squared? 8 times 8, 64. A squared and b squared. So the answer is 64, a squared, b squared. Simplify. 2p to the power 3 and 3q to the power 3. Now same power I can write 2p and 3q inside brackets and put 3. 2 times 3, 6 pq power 3. Then I can write it 6 to the power 3, p to the power 3 and q to the power 3. What is 6 to the power 3? 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6, 216, p to the power 3 and q to the power 3. Show that 6 to the power 3 is equal to 8 times 27. So we'll do 6 to the power 3 means 6 times 6 times 6. What is 6? I can write 2 times 3. Again 6 is 2 times 3. 6 is 2 times 3. Now I can take 2 separately and 3 separately. What is 2 times 2 times 2? That's 8. What is 3 times 3 times 3? That's 27. So this is equal to 8 times 27. Show that when minus 3 to the power 4 is simplified, the same value as of 9 squared is obtained. So we'll do minus 3 to the power 4. What's that? Minus 3 multiply minus 3 multiplied by 4 times. Now we can do 3 times 3, 9. Same sign, you get plus 9. Here again plus 9. Now plus and plus multiplication is also plus. 9 squared is there. So answer is same as 9 squared. So no need to put plus, so you can write 9 squared. Next part. Without obtaining the value of minus 15 to the power 3 into minus 27 to the power 4, explain whether the answer is a positive value or a negative value. Okay, so here the power is odd. Negative number to the power odd is always negative. Here negative value to the power even, always positive. Now a negative value and a positive value multiplication. So you get definitely a negative answer. So you get a negative value. A signboard near an old bridge indicates that the maximum load which the bridge can support is 8 tons. A lorry of mass 5.5 metric tons is loaded with 80 bags of cement of mass 50 kilos each. Calculate and show that it is dangerous for the lorry loaded with the bags of cement to cross the bridge. So you have to check the total mass. So what's the mass of lorry? .5 metric tons. So tons, this is given in tons. So I'll write 5.5 tons there. And each bag 80 kilograms. Each bag is 50 kilograms and 80 bags are there. So mass of bags 50 kilo each. And how many bags are there? 80 bags. So when you multiply 0, 0, 5 times 8, 40. So 4,000 kilograms means how many tons? You have to divide by 1,000 to get tons. So 3 zeros get cancelled out, you get 4 tons. Now, what's the total weight? Total mass. Total mass is 5.5 and 4. You get 9.5. What's the maximum load for the bridge? It says 8 tons only. So here extra 1.5 tons are there. So you can say 9.5 is bigger than 8. Therefore dangerous to cross the bridge. What is the minimum number of bags of cement that should be removed for the lorry to safely cross the bridge? Now, what's the extra weight? 8 and 9.5 difference is 1.5 tons. What's the mass of one bag? That's 50 kg. So, we can check it. Extra load is 1.5 ton. So in kilograms, you multiply by 1500 kg. One bag is 50 kilos. So number of bags is equal to 1500 divided by 50. 5 times 3. So you can take 30 bags. Now directed numbers addition. So here different signs. What you do? Take the difference, that's 4, and put the sign of the larger number. That's plus 4. This is same sign, you add it and put the sign. So that's minus 9. Here different sign, take the difference, that's 6. The bigger number is 18, so that's minus 6. Here different signs, so take the difference. 5.5 minus 3. So you get 5 minus 3, 2, 2.5. So 2.5 is there. So the bigger number is plus. So you get plus 2.5. And this one, different signs. Take the difference. When you take the difference, you get 2.6. So which one is bigger? Minus sign. So minus 2.6. Here subtraction you can convert to addition of additive inverse. So we are adding plus 3. Now this is plus 10 plus 3, you get 30. This one subtraction I can write as additive inverse of this, adding additive inverse. So this is plus 3. So difference now, because two different signs, 7 and 3, 4. Bigger number is minus, so minus 4. Here minus 7 you can write as additive inverse of this, both minus, so just add it, minus 27. This one plus 17, and here adding the additive inverse of that, you get 29, that's plus. This one you can write adding additive inverse of this. So both pluses, so that means add. 7 plus 3, 10 and 11. So plus 11 is the answer. multiplication and division. 4 times 3, 12. This is plus and minus, so the answer is minus. 5 times 6, 30, both negative, so the answer is positive. This one you get 4.8, plus and minus becomes minus. 1 negative, 1 positive, you get a negative answer. 20 divided by 4 is 5, 1 is negative, 1 is positive, answer is negative. 35 divided by 5 is 7, both negative, that means answer is plus. Expand the given algebraic expressions and simplify them. So first we'll expand it and then simplify. 10x minus 15 minus 4x and 7 there. 10x minus 4x is 6x. Minus 15 and 7, you get minus 8. Multiply these and expand. You get 3xy plus 5x. Minus 8xy and plus 2. These two like terms, 3 and minus 8 is minus 5xy. 5x is separately there and plus 2. You can't add these two. This one, expand brackets. Here also you need to expand brackets. Minus 3a times 5 minus 15a. 3 times 7, 21. This is plus 21ab. 5 times a, 5a. And 5 times minus 2, that's minus 10. Now, minus 15 and plus 5, minus 10a. And here 21ab and minus 10. So, you can't add these two. Simplify the following. So, again you have to open brackets and simplify. So, first expand it. 4a plus 7b there. Minus 3a and minus into plus minus 3c. What are the like terms? This and this. 4a minus 3a, you get a plus 7b minus 3c. Here expand. 2 times 3, 6x. 2 times minus 7, minus 40. Minus 2x and plus 5. 6x and 2x, you get 4x. Minus 14 and plus 5. So you get minus 9. This one, multiply. 3a times a, 3a squared. 3 times 7, 21a. And here 5a squared minus 20a plus 4. Now 3a squared and 5a squared, 8a squared. 21a and minus 20a, you get plus 1a or a. And you get plus 4. Find the value of each algebraic expression when x equals minus 2, y equals 3 and z equals minus 3. So we'll substitute 3 times minus 2 and 4 times y is 3. 3 times minus 2 minus 6 plus 4 times 3 plus 12. 12 and 6 different signs, so you take this difference and put the sign of the bigger number, plus 6. X squared y minus 2 squared, y is 3. 5, 3 squared. Minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4. 4 times 3. And here 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 3, 12. 9 times 5, 45. When you add it, you get 57. This one we'll do inside and then multiply the answer by 4. 2 times minus 2 minus 3 times 3 minus 4 times minus 3. First, we'll simplify inside. 2 times minus 2 minus 4. 3 times 3, 9, and this minus 9. Minus 4 and minus 3, you get plus 12. Now 4 here. Simplify inside. 12 minus 9. You get 3. 3 minus 4, you get minus 1. So 4 times minus 1, the answer is minus 4. Question number 15. Write down the geometrical shape of the faces of each solid given below. Regular tetrahedron. So what's the shape? You need 4 equilateral triangles. Cube. So what's the shape? A square. Regular octahedron. Again 8-sided shape. That means that's also equilateral triangle. Regular dodecahedron. Regular pentagons. So dodeca means 12. So 12 pentagons. Regular pentagons. And regular icosahedron means equilateral triangles. 20 equilateral triangles. Write down the highest common factor of each of the following groups of terms. So we'll do separately. 3x means 3 times x. 12xy. 12. 12 is 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. X, y. 15y. You get 3 times 5 and then y. To find out the highest common factor, we look at the common ones. So here 3 is common. We can take 3. That's all. X is not common. So what's the highest common factor? That's 3. This one, again find out the factors separately. 12x, 3 times, I'll write starting from 2. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 6xy. 2 times 3, x and y. 9x squared. 3 times 3, x and x. Now find out the common ones. 1, 3 is common and 1x is common. So highest common factor is 3x. This one we'll write separately. 3a squared b, 15ab and 15y. 3 times a times b. 15ab, 3 times 5 times a times b. 15y is 3 times 5 times y. Now, what's common? 3 is common. That's all. 5 is not common here. So, highest common factor is 3. This one 4x squared y, 6xy and 8xy squared. 4, 2 times 2, x times x and y. 6 is 2 times 3, x and y. 8, 2 times 2 times 2, x and 2 y's. Now find out the common factors. 2 is common. Another 2 is not common. What about x? Here, x is common and y is common. 1y is common. So what's the highest common factor? 2xy. Factorize the following expressions. So 3 terms. So just see what's the common factor for all. 4 is common. Take it out and remaining ones write inside. 4 times 2, you get 2x. 4 times 1, so that's y. 4 times 3 is 12, so you write 3 there. Here what's common? 3x is common. When you take 3x, 5x remaining and y remaining here. So when you are factorizing, try to find out all factors and take it out. 3 terms are there. What's common? A, B common, and 6, 15, 18, 3 is common. 3AB is common. Take it out and the remaining part, 2A, remaining from this, minus 5 from this term, plus 3 already taken, so 6AB, so 6C remaining. Here, this one, what's common? 4M. You can take it out. So remaining part is minus n. Here, minus 5m and plus 4 you have already taken, so 3 is remaining. Question number 18. Write down the perfect squares that are in the range of values from 1 to 100. 1 squared, 1, 2 squared, 4, 3 squared, 9, 4 squared, 16, 5 squared, 25, 6 squared, 36, 7 squared, 49, 8 squared, 64, 9 squared, 81, and 10 squared, 100. So you need to write all. Then the second part, the digit in the units place of a perfect square is 6. Write 2 digits that could be in the units place of its square root. So how you get 6? 4 times 4, 16. So the last digit is 6. 6 times 6 also you get last digit 6. So what are the possible 2 numbers? 4 and 6. Third part. Which digits do not appear in the units place of a perfect square? Can you remember? 2, 3, 7, 8. So from these numbers, in the last digit, you are not getting any perfect squares. Fourth one, find square root of 900. Okay, so 900 we can write as 30 times 30. So here we can easily find out dividing by 30, 30 times 30. So I can write 30 squared and take the square root. Square root and square terms get cancelled out and you get square root of 900 is 30. If you can't figure out at once, so what you do, you divide by prime factors and see. 450 divide by 2, 225 divide by 3, 7, 5 divide by 3, 25 and 5 and 5. Then what you do? You can write as 2 squared, 3 squared and 5 squared. So 2 squared, 3 squared and 5 squared. When you take the square root, all get cancelled out and you get 2, 3 and 5. 6 times 5, you get 30. Fill in the blanks. Conversion, tons and kilograms. So multiply by 1000. So 3000 kilos. How you convert to tons and kilograms? You divide by 1000. 3 tons and 500 kilos. Here tons is given. How you convert? Multiply by 1000. So 4050. Kilograms to tons, divide by 1000, that means 3 places to the left, to 12.45. Here kilograms, here tons and kilograms, all in kilograms. 10 tons means multiply by 1000, you get 10,000. And here 50, altogether you get 10,050 kilos. Evaluate the following. So how you evaluate this one? 3 squared into 5. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 5, you get 45. Here 4 cube and 2 squared. What is 4 cube? 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. 64 times 4. 2 times 2. So what is 64 times 4? 256. This one 2 to the power 3. 2 times 2 times 2, 8. 3 times 3, 9. 8 times 9, 72. Minus 4 times minus 4, you get plus 16. And then 5 to the power 3 is 5 times 5 times 5, 125. So 16 times 20, 5 times 5 means 125. So multiply. 10 and 6, you get 2000. This one. Minus 3 times minus 3. You get a negative answer. And 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27 times 4. 108. But this is negative 108. Minus 1 to the power even power, always plus. So 5 squared is 25. 25 times 4, you get 100 as the answer. So we covered all exercises in the revision exercise term 1. So I'll come back with you to do the second term work.